What's going on, y'all? Micah here, and I'm back with another boxing review, man. This time we're going to Streetbeefs, man. If you don't know, if you've been hiding under a rock, man, Streetbeefs is a pretty big YouTube channel, and they normally host street fights with, just any regular old Joe can come out there and fight. Some people actually have skills, though. In this particular match right here, I feel like I saw a little bit of skill, and I enjoy those matches the most because there's nothing worse than a sloppy match where nobody's landing anything and it's just a stink fest. But this match here is a title match, Lights Out Layko versus Showtime. And normally during the title matches, that means somebody actually knows how to fight. Even if it is kind of sloppy, they still have some decent skills. But yeah, let's go and get into the video and see what's going on. See if we can pick out anything that these guys did well. See if we can pick out any mistakes. Just be entertained by the fight. Let's go.
Alright, y'all. It's Lights Out Layko. I'm 5'11", 205 pounds. I come all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana, representing Rich Trap House Boxing. I want to give a big shout out to Prince Zero back at home watching me. Also my two kids, JoJo and Chloe. I do it for y'all. I love y'all. Also, I want to give another big shout out to Streetbeefs for giving me this opportunity. Let's get this work. 200
pounds, 5'9", out of Southwest Baltimore. Sponsored by Cardinal Construction, Blue Collar Services, Black October.
He forgot all the sponsors.
And Edwards Air. We get money, man. Cardinal Construction. Streetbeefs. We are going down. Somebody is. I just know it. Title fight. Y'all may know this dude, SHOWTIME. What's your record? He's 4-0 in Satan's backyard.
What's your record?
Now, Lights Out Layko just came from another war. He knocked out ex-Streetbeefs member Cornflake for his belt. Now he's
I gotta see that one.
He's 0-0 in this yard. Be safe, fellas. Fight hard. Y'all want trust gloves? We're gonna go trust gloves now.
My boy Jacob.
Take yourselves an all-time mouthpiece. This is round one. Streetbeefs. Let's go. Take your time, brother.
Alright. Okay. The chest hook kind of. Oh, nice check hook right there. Oh, ooh. That was a good combination by Showtime, man. As you can see, he hit him with the jab. That's what they mean by set up the jab. You throw the jab just to make, maybe you throw it. It doesn't have to always land. Setting up with the jab means you're throwing the jab and you get them maybe doing something different that they shouldn't be doing, and then you see him go down to the body with the right, then the left, then he goes back to the head. And a rule of thumb that I feel like you should take into consideration would be every time you go to the body, never just end there because it leaves you open. I feel like you should go all the way to the body and back to the head. Of course, sometimes we have a habit of doing that, but try to make a mental note of never just ending at the body. Too much loading up. Yep. Check hooking them all day. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's all block right there. Nice clinch. All right, that was a good round. So we're gonna obviously give that to Showtime, man. Some things that he did well was his combination, his punch volume. Every time the guy lights out, every time he did this, that set him up for failure, man. So every time you do that, man, you're basically a sitting duck, man. Never shell up and just stand there. If you're gonna shell up real briefly and then move away. Don't just shell up and think you're gonna just block everything, because an advanced or experienced fighter is gonna take advantage of that. He's gonna see all the openings.
He doesn't have the power to keep off of it.
There was a few times where you saw Showtime go to his body because his elbows were high, which is also bad. You shouldn't have your elbows too high. They need to be a little lower. And then there was another time I saw towards the end of the round where he had his hands up like that in the peekaboo, and he looped around with a hook and then looped around with another hook. They weren't anything that was blamming, of course, but it was still something that could take you out, and you don't want to do that. So take that into account as well. Let's check out this next round.
Round two, you know what to do. Let's work. Work around me. Stay on me. There you go.
Oh, he switched southpaw. You know what that means. He's having a hard time. Okay. You see what Lights Out did, or not Lights Out, but Showtime did. He took advantage of the fact that he's southpaw. Now his dominant hand is open for more strikes. I guess he had his foot lined up on the outside of the southpaw guy, and he was able to land the straight right because it's right there. He landed straight through the guy's stomach. He didn't have it defended well, and it landed flush. So think about that also when you're fighting a southpaw. If your foot is on the outside, you can land the right hand a little easier. If your foot is on the inside, the jab is right there. So think about that. It's not so difficult fighting southpaws, but of course it is weird.
Straight up. Keep going, Josh. Keep going.
Ooh. Okay. You switch chances again. Trying to go for the overhand. He's shelling up again. You see that? Oh, slip right hand. All right, man. So after that was a beautiful combination by that boy Showtime. But first, I wanted to also point out the fact that he did the slip right hand. Anytime somebody's throwing straight right punches, maybe you guys are getting into a firefight and you want to go ahead and get ahead, go ahead and do a slip right hand instead of just standing up rock'em sock'em robots, or a slip jab. You guys land the jab at the same time. Nobody gets ahead on points.
Cody's got him. Oh my gosh, they're just trading right hands in the center. Who's going to get tired first? Oh my goodness.
So slip your head and jab at the same time, or block your face and jab at the same time. Don't just sit there and both of y'all just getting jabbed back and forth, and yeah, we don't know who won. But that was a great one, and then that was an awesome combo at the end. Like he did the same thing again, man. He set up with the jab. The guy shelled up, took the bait. He went to the body, head again. Shelling up. He's shelling up. Look at that. All the shelling up. Definitely giving that again to Showtime.
We don't get tired. That's nothing. He feels that shit.
The body then in with the head, never ends the body. Good execution by that boy. Showtime again.
Good sportsmanship right there.
Man, so that's that right there, man. That was a good fight by both guys, man. Even though Lights Out lost, he still put up a good fight. One thing I will say that he didn't do good. Let's get our takeaways and our breakdown now. One thing I will say that he didn't do good was he was shelling up a lot. When you shell up, you're a sitting duck, especially if you don't move your feet. Make sure you move your feet, and moving is better than sitting there and taking the brunt of the force anyway. So if you can move away from a punch rather than sit there and take it, do that. Also, another thing that he did that I felt like wasn't good was I felt like he was loading up on the shots. Like it said on the last, earlier in the video, he said he knocked out that guy Cornflake in the last video. So I'm guessing he's relying too much on his power, and that played a part into the reason why he was throwing all his punches with full force. Nothing was landing. The other guy was throwing much faster, swifter, more relaxed, and he was getting in there. But Lights Out was trying to throw all power, and it came back to bite. It probably took his cardio away, and also you can see it from a mile away because you know this guy's loading up. He's trying to take you out of there. One of the good things that Showtime did, he threw a lot of combinations. He took advantage of throwing a jab, getting him to shell up, and throwing volume. You can't just throw 2 punches and expect to get off. You're going to have to throw 3, 4, 5 punches and maybe 2 or 3 land, like I said in my last video. So it looks like he was doing a little bit of running, or he's done some gym work at least. Make sure you're out here doing your running. Make sure you're out here in the gym. Don't be a lazy joker, or you're not going to be able to throw those combinations and pull them off like that. Another thing, I guess the reason that Lights Out got knocked out at the end was he was shelling up, of course, that blinds you.
Damn. I can't see fucking shit out of this thing.
Not only does it leave you as a sitting duck, it blinds you. So it blinded him. Showtime took a slight step out, and this was wide open. So he went from here to seeing this. The right hand landed flush, knocked him out. It was over. Yeah, so all that training down the drain, man. So make sure that you're not using the high guard way too much. Don't use that as a crutch, man. Don't do that, man. Try not to be on the ropes using the high guard. Try to be in the middle of the ring using the high guard. Use the high guard for a brief second, throw your punches, get out of there. If you can employ some other guards, there are definitely a bunch of different guards to use. I've got plenty of different videos talking about the various guards that I find useful. The high guard is one of them, but everyone has its drawbacks. Check those videos out. Soon there are going to be more clips boxing of us, me and my friends. There are going to be more reviews coming down the road, more skits and tips to help you be the best fighter that you can. More workouts if you're just trying to just get yourself in shape, man. This is for anybody, regular people and fighters alike. I want to see everybody win. So, yeah, man, check that out. Y'all have a great day, and then I'll see y'all next time.